right, this is a tutorial with our patient AJ. I'm going to work with him on how to do a sliding board transfer and to teach you how to be safer with your patients who are weak on one side due to a stroke, brain injury, or other various diagnoses. So first, it's always important to remove your obstacles out of the way. So I'm removing the leg rest. I don't want to have to worry about tripping on them at all. I also have AJ going towards his strong side because that is going to make it easier for him to transfer. And he is weak on the left. Always going to put my wheel locks on. I'm going to see if this bed goes down anymore. If I can, I want to try to go downhill or level. That will make it easier on me and on him. Okay, AJ, can you lean a little bit off of this armrest so I can remove it? All right. Get that out of our way. Okay. Now, I like to put, for my patients who are difficult, I like to put my belt under their hips. It gives me better leverage. I will show that in the next video when I'm actually talking to the patient. But I'm going to show you in this video how, lean back, thank you, to do it around the waist. Oh, I didn't need to move that strong arm. Sorry, buddy. It's important when you put it around the waist that it is as low as possible. Of course, you need to avoid any incisions and tubes. Hence another reason why I like to put it underneath the belt, the bottom. Nice and tight. Okay. All right, AJ, can you scoot your good hip out for me? Good. All right, I'm going to help you with your left hip. So I'm going to lean him over all the way off of the side that I'm going to move. I'm going to use my leg to move his bottom. Okay. And since he's strong on this side, can you scoot your hip out a little bit more on your own? A little bit more. You can do it. Good job. And let me move this hip a little bit more too. There we go. Good. Okay. Now, it's important that I have his bottom is scooted enough forward to avoid this wheel. AJ has long legs. We're going to scoot a little bit more. Can you scoot a little bit more to the edge? There you go. Because I don't want his bottom to hit this tire because then the board's not flat under him and the board is up on the wheel and could cause him to slide off of it. So we're going to lean over to the side. Get that arm out. I got you, buddy. All right, and I'm going to put the board under him and I'm going to shimmy it. So now the board is flat, not stuck on the wheel, so it's nice and easy for him. Okay. I need to make sure I instruct him to keep his hand flat so he doesn't put his fingers underneath the board. If he's strong enough to push off the armrest, I'm going to want him to do that, but I know that AJ is not. I'm going to really block that weak leg. I don't want that weak leg to scoot forward on me at all. Because if it scoots, then he's not going to have the leverage that he needs on both feet to help him with that. All right, so AJ, I really need you to lean away from where we're going to go. So I have him way far forward. His shoulder is on my shoulder. I'm putting my hands as far around him as I possibly can go. And I'm using all of my legs to bend down to sit with my back nice and straight. And I'm going to be blocking his knees, especially that weak leg. Are you ready, AJ? On the count of 3, we're going to scoot halfway. 1, 2, 3, push, 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 push. Good. Good job. All right, now since we're halfway, I can readjust my feet, readjust his hands and his feet. I'm going to move that weaker leg back. Lean forward. That rocking really helps us get momentum to make this easier. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Okay, sit up. Push yourself up. And I gotcha. Okay, really lean to that side so I can remove this board. Now, because of how I want you to lie down, I want you to scoot your bottom back. So we're going to scoot this left hip back. There you go. And now your bottom's where I want it to be for us to lie down. Okay, AJ, we just got you up. I'm going to put your belt on. It's really important that we have the safety belt on because it gives me something to hold on to. I don't want to pull on your weak arm or your weak leg. I'm gonna put the belt under your hips because I know you need a lot of assistance and it will help give me more leverage by doing that. So I really need you to lean over to me and then do your best to hold yourself up as I hold on to you over here. Okay, can you pull yourself back up? Thank you, you got it? Okay, I'm gonna let go. I put your belt on. I want it tight because I don't want it to move on you. Okay, I'm going to move these leg rests out of my way because I don't want to have to worry about tripping over anything. You doing okay holding yourself up? I have my wheel locks on. I'm going to move the chair nice and close. I want to make sure that we're going downhill if possible. Oh. This one has 2 buttons on either side. Let's bring this leg in a little bit more. All right, got that armrest out of our way. Okay, so this is the board. I'm going to put underneath you after I scoot you forward. You want it on your high thigh so you have the most of your bottom on the board. When we go, you want to lean forward, and I want you to lean away from where we're going. Even though it's toward your weak side, it'll get the weight off of that strong side and you will do better sliding over, okay? All right, and I'm gonna make sure I keep locking this leg because it keeps wanting to move forward on me. Okay, all right, let's scoot your bottom to the edge. Okay, I'm gonna lean you this way. Can you scoot your good side for me? Thank you, all right. Let me stick this board under. I'm gonna shimmy it. Okay, this hand goes right here. Don't put your fingers underneath the sliding board. And I want you to do your best here. Can you do any push? Okay, you can't. Okay, just hold it right here so it's not in our way. I'm going to lean you way forward. You see how forward you are? Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to take this on a couple different scoots. And I'm really blocking your knees so that you don't slide forward on me, okay? But the more you lean forward, the less likely your legs are going to slide forward anyways. Are you ready?
Yeah.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Push, 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 push. Good job. Okay, and then reach for here. All right, we're going to do this again. Let me readjust your feet. Make sure they're underneath you. All right, rock. 1, 2, 3, pull, 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 pull. Good job. Okay, let's come all the way back up. And let's get the board out. Let's get that leg back underneath you. All right, so now AJ has to use the restroom, and he's still, the safest transfer for him is the sliding board. So even though we have a grab bar, we need to do the sliding board, as that is what the therapist recommended. So we have a drop arm commode over the toilet. I pulled him in, but I'm actually going to turn him around, or I could have backed him in. I'm going to move the trash can out of our way to get him next to the toilet and the bedside commode. All right, I'd already had removed the leg rest before I got in, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. I'm gonna drop that commode down. And I'm locking the wheelchair so that when I remove this, it is a bigger space, but by the time he comes forward in his chair, then I'm going to have enough room for the board and his bottom to not hit the tire. Move the armrest way out of my way. Okay, all right, AJ, can you scoot your bottom back? Another way you can scoot back or scoot your bottom to the edge is to lean back. Can you try to lean back to scoot your bottom to the edge? Let me help you with that weaker hip. Can you do this hip by yourself? Good job. All right. Whoops. Let's get that leg underneath you because otherwise it can really pull you out of the chair if your leg is too extended. All right, especially when you start having your spasms. Okay, lean forward. Pull, 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 pull. Good job, buddy. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put my board underneath him. And that high thigh, just as before. We're going towards your weak side. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, but just like at home, you're going to have some weak times. Okay, I need you to take your arm and push. Keep your head and body over there. We're gonna go halfway until we get on the, and then we'll stop, readjust, and then go to the toilet. Okay, still really blocking that weak leg. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, push, 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 push. Good job. Okay, let's readjust. Bring this foot closer. Good job. You may need to move this hand down. We're gonna lean forward again. 1, 2, 3, push, 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 push. Keep going. Almost. Okay, let's move this leg. Bring this leg a little bit closer. Move your hand where you can give a good push. We're gonna go the rest of the way. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. Okay, can you sit yourself up? Good. All right, I need you to move this hand here just a second so I can move that board. And we're gonna put up this rail. Then I would help him take his bottom, his britches down by him leaning side to side to pull his pants down. Now, if he was on his strong side, sometimes people can use a sliding board to get over onto the toilet, and then because of the grab bar, they can stand up to pull their pants up and down. But AJ's grab bar's on the weak side, so therefore we would have to lean side to side to get his pants down.
Now we're doing a fake patient, obviously, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to fight Melanie, and how Melanie can control me, or if Melanie, the second one will be if Melanie is not blocking my knees, how I could fall.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to put your belt underneath you, or your board underneath you. I put the belt underneath her because I know I'll have the best control over her when she tries to go. Okay, Sherry, so we're going to put your hand here. You're going to lean forward onto me, and then we're going to go into the chair. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Sherry, no, no, Sherry, no. Let's lean forward. I need you to stay forward onto my shoulder. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Nope, Sherry, you need to put your hand over here. Okay, let's bring this leg a little bit closer so it's more bent. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There you go. And she's in. So the key that I did was because she kept wanting to extend backwards, is I took my leading hand and pulled her into my shoulder constantly to keep her shoulder onto my shoulder.
And she stopped the transfer when it was not going well.
And I was constantly blocking that weak leg that I was expecting it to kick out on me. And I stopped and repositioned it to make sure that it stayed where it needed to go.
So the next transfer is going to be Melanie not blocking my knee and me close to falling.
Okay, and we're going to go towards her weak side. Okay, let's put this board underneath you. Okay, let me lower the bed down. Okay. All right, are you ready, Sherry? Let's lean forward. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Sherry, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to lower you to the ground. Hence the importance of blocking the knee and keeping her forward. I was unable to stop the fall, and the board fell underneath her, was unable to catch her because she had no weight on the actual board.